Today we are at Cooper Parry Skyview offices, which is near East Midlands Airport. The space we're in at the moment used to be the pretty traditional reception area, so there's a really large reception desk, typical post room, and we've completely taken all of that out.
My favourite aspect of the new workspace is definitely the wow as you come through the front door. We always had a barrier of reception before which didn't showcase our office as much as I'd like it to. That barrier's gone now.
The first thing you see now, instead of being greeted by a big plank of wood with receptionists sat behind it, is a coffee bar. So it says to you, come in, grab a coffee, you're greeted by someone on their feet, one of their concierge, and it's a really welcoming experience as opposed to formalised corporate experience that it was before. When people come through the door, they know that they feel as part of Cooper Parry. So now we're in the co-working environment, which is kind of like the next step after that initial welcome space. We designed this specifically to provide choice, not only for the people that work here every single day, but for clients when they come through.
We wanted to move away from it being solely staff upstairs, solely clients downstairs. So it is what it says on the tin, it's a collab space. So it's a collaborative between clients, between staff, between visitors.
I stay at Shoreditch House a lot, and their workspace and their design of their hotels kind of really grabbed me and connected with that and felt culturally aligned. We used a lot of, I guess, their thinking and their design to help shape our own thinking here.
Cooper Parry have a really strong and overt brand, so loads of colour, really playful and fun. We wanted to combine that kind of hipster, mid-century vibe with that. So you'll see shots of colour throughout this entire space, but also it's really kind of pared back and muted with the collection of kind of vintage furniture.
We've got predominantly millennial workforce, for about 75% millennials, plus a whole load of Gen Z coming through as well. But really, we've got 5 generations in Cooper Parry workplace.
The environment is designed to support the multi-generations within the workplace. So there's literally a little bit for everyone and complete variety and choice for people to select where they work. So there's a combination of workstations and kind of more booth seating, sofa environments. There's some quiet booths just towards the back, which are designed basically to help them with video conferencing and focus work. And surrounded by the space are a selection of meeting rooms that have also been designed along a similar kind of aesthetic.
We've worked really hard from not only how we designed the space, but also to make sure that we're thinking about how we want to use the technology to work with each other in a better way. And that might be things like video calling each other across different offices, using Microsoft Teams to encourage us to collaborate with each other, to share information. We have fantastic audio-visual equipment now in all of our meeting rooms. We have private spaces to do video calling, and we've really simplified it. So it's dead easy to use all the technology that's kind of embedded in the way we work. So one thing we wanted to make sure that we did was, it's not just about kind of booking a meeting room, but making sure that we were using technology to make that a really simple process. So what we've done is we've designed a really simple power app, and we've put it on an iPad, and we've stuck it on the side of the coffee bar. You just look at which office you're in, you look at which meeting room space, your time, and within 2 or 3 clicks, you can go and grab a meeting room space.
The environment is very much designed to be lifted and shifted. So on a normal day, it's a co-working environment, but then on special event days, this whole space is lifted and changed around. So all the sofas and the furniture move to one side, and this space becomes a space for TED Talks, seminars, conferences, and networking evening events. So behind me is one of the open meeting rooms. So it's actually got sliding doors on the front of it. So to maximise its use on times when it's not booked out, the doors are open and it's used as an extension to the co-working space. When it's needed, the doors simply slide across.
It feels like a home from home, so I don't feel the need to kind of go away and work from home to get my head down as much. I can come here and I know I can find a quiet space to work if I need to get my head down. Equally, if I want to be in the thick of it and with everybody and bouncing ideas off, I can do that. So it's just how the space all works together and allows each person to work in the way that is best for them. That, I think, is what makes it so perfect.